Hello and God Total. This is lesson number 18. Be nowhere at once. Right? This is very simple. This is what everyone is talking about when a boxing coach says move your head. This is what people are talking about when they say keep moving, don't get set. Be nowhere at once is a simple concept, but it's real hard to do. Even in $1 million fights, doesn't matter who's on the line, what's happening, they always want to make sure they cover this point. If you're doing a be nowhere at once means they can never lock their sights on you and blast you. If you're trying a business deal and they know you have to get this property because there's 2 other deals that count on that, then you're stuck. They've got you. If you're a boxer and you're going and you're sitting still, they'll say move your head, move your head. If you can blast somebody because you can target them and hit them in the head because you are not moving, then you're going to get hit. Be nowhere at once applies to everything. In football, if you never let the other team in field goal range, they can't score with a field goal. Be nowhere at once simply means don't let someone be able to lock their sights on you. I'll use a science fiction Star Wars kind of a thing where it says, if they can lock on phasers and blast you, you're done. But if they can never lock phasers on you, if they can never lock the sight on you, if they can never target you, then you can fight forever. You will not ever be defeated. If you can have some little band of guerrilla warfare that we don't know where they're at, and they can take on the United States of America. It doesn't matter how many aircraft carriers we have. It doesn't matter how many battalions of soldiers we have. If we don't know where to strike them at, we can't strike them. If somebody doesn't know where to throw the punch and hit you, they can't get you. If someone's in a business meeting with you and they don't exactly know what you want or what you have to have, then you have a lot more power. If they know you have to rent this space in this city by this date, they've locked sights on you, they have you in their crosshairs, and you can't wiggle much out of it. And it applies to everything. If you're a wrestler and your front leg is down there and you're vulnerable to an ankle pick, they can put an ankle pick on you. But if you don't have too much weight in your front foot, then they can't if you are ever in a bad position. This goes for everything. Boxing, business deals, warfare among nations. It's a real simple concept. Be nowhere at once. It's the old guerrilla warfare, the old keep your head moving, the old don't let them exactly know what you need. Don't show your hand too early. Don't reveal your cards. All of those are an example of this. And I'm just giving some different examples of how it works. I had a friend, we were both fighters and we were getting old, and both of us were quite old for people successfully still fighting. And I said to him one day, because I was feeling good, but I want to make sure I wasn't tricking myself. I said, do you feel like you're slower than you used to be, or you have any less endurance, or you're less strong? And he looked at me, and he was a very successful judo player before he started fighting, and he said, I've never been fast. He said, I've always been one of the slowest. But he was very successful because he never was anywhere at once. He never was in a bad position. He was never anywhere where someone could capitalize on his bad positioning. He was nowhere at once. No one could actually get a hold of him. No one could ever get a good shot at him. He was a very elusive target. And that's what you have to be if you're going to go into combat, and that can be business combat, mortal combat, military combat, cage fighting combat, business combat, it could be a job. If somebody knows you don't have any other options, they'll pay you whatever. But if they think, well, he could go here or go there, then they have some other things to deal with. So this is that example. Be nowhere at once. Be an elusive target. Don't put yourself in a position of a stationary target where they can just tee off on you. And that's for business. And that's in relationships. One example of this is everyone says, in a marriage, in a relationship, the one who loves the least, cares the least, controls the relationship. If the partner A knows partner B can't live without him, partner A has all the power. Partner B has given up all mobility. They are right where they want them. Partner A is nowhere at once. Partner B doesn't know what partner A is and doesn't know if they would leave or not. So these are this is something that you're just going to have to think about. Maybe you'll have to play this tape over and over again to think about it. Or it might be something that you see yourself doing now and you're like, aha, that's what my problem is. So I hope this helps somebody. Took me actually a while to learn this, but it's a good thing to talk about, even though it's so simple and maybe people do it instinctively. Be nowhere at once. Be an elusive target. Don't let them ever lock on phasers and blast you. You can't do that. Keep your head moving. Thanks a lot. Hope this helps somebody. Bye.